Hello, welcome to the 15-hour flight vlog. Pregnant with a 1-year-old. Yay! Pregnant with pregnancy sickness, flying from Dubai to Miami with a 15-month-old who doesn't stay still. So yeah, buzzing. Usually when people start their holiday videos, they're like, oh my god, so excited. Genuinely terrified for what is about to ensue. We have booked Premium Economy. We were like, we're gonna use our points and we're gonna upgrade to business. We phoned the other day and they were like, yeah, there's 10 seats left, and we were like, fantastic, we think we should be good. Then the other day, 10 seats. Then yesterday, then it was down to 6 seats. Then we phoned yesterday and they were like, there's 2 seats left. And then I looked at it and I don't think there's any. So the business dream is over. We're not flying business. We are flying Premium Economy. Better than economy, but yeah, not ideal for someone who is pregnant and sick and cannot sleep unless they're laying down. So yeah, this is gonna be fun. So yeah, I don't know if I explained, but we are on our way. The main part of the trip is that we are going to our friend's wedding in Austin, Texas. But we were like, because we're going so far, we should like do something else as well. So we are going to Miami first. Then we are driving up towards Orlando area, getting on the Disney Wish, the Disney cruise, for a few nights, going to the Bahamas and stuff. And then I think we're staying in Naples for a few nights. Then we're going to the wedding in Austin, Texas. So yeah, big journey ahead of us. We are in the lift now, going toward the plane. Pretty sure there's no business on the cards. But it's fine, we've got premium. And I think that there's actually so much room in premium that Oakley could probably sit in his own seat. Not that he will, not that he'll sit in his own seat at all. But that's at least a win, right? But yeah. How long? Well, technically you're getting on like half an hour before. And I think it's 15 and a half hours, or is it 15 hours?
15.
I think it's 15 and a bit, was it? Anyway, I think we've probably got about 16 hours until we get there. And I don't know if I mentioned, we've then got like a 3-hour road trip to get to where we're going after this flight. So what a travel day. And honestly, the age that he is now, I would say this is probably the worst age to travel. So yeah, good idea, guys. So we did not get our upgrade, but this is the Premium Economy. It's pretty good, to be fair. And I am pretty sure that we've got this whole row of 4 seats. So technically Oakley can kind of have his own seat. Not that he's gonna sit on his own. But yeah, not bad. This is the current situation. Oakley, what are you doing? I don't actually know what time it is. 9 in the morning or something?
9 in the morning, that's
oh god. It's 9 in the morning, we're both in the toilet. Oh, where is he? To change Oakley! Hello, sweetie! So yeah, we've had like a little bit of sleep, like 3-4 hours. And Oakley's had like a fairly proper sleep, hasn't he? Yeah. So because we've got 3 seats, we could lay him down flat, and he's literally laid flat. But when he was laying flat, I literally couldn't sleep. No. I kept panicking that he was falling off, like every 10 minutes, and I kept lifting up my thing and checking, like, is he falling off? Is he falling off? So that was honestly a bit of a nightmare for me. And then eventually, you had to put on the seatbelt sign, so we had to pick him up. So then he was on Joey, and then as soon as he was on Joey, I went to sleep. So I just like relaxed a bit more. But yeah, not bad. I actually think it's like kind of okay that it's that long, because now I'm like, okay, we've been on here for 6 hours, we've had a little sleep, and we've got plenty more time to like get back to sleep, so it's okay. But yeah,
it kind of like forces you to sleep straight away, then time.
Yeah, it's fine. We're telling ourselves it's fine.
Do you reckon this is pure front or back?
And Oakley is totally fine. So he's having his nappy change now, and then he should have had his, I'm not going to say it, MILK, like a couple of hours ago as per Dubai time. But he's actually fine, like he's not crying for it or anything. So I'm trying to like change the time of it as like a little bit. So I might give it to him like 3 hours late, and then because he actually just slept till 9. so I'll give him a little bit late and then see how we go. But it's such a big time change, it's like almost impossible to do. It's like 12 hours. But I wonder if anyone else does this, like goes to the bathroom together with their partner to change the baby, or if you just do it by yourself. We like the moral support of each other to deal with like a wiggly baby in a tiny little bathroom. We have just had the most insane, like, what was it, like 10 minutes. We went to the I don't know what's happened, by the way. We have, I would say we've not had like a poo explosion.
Since he was like 2 months old.
No, that's an over-exaggeration.
4 months old.
6, 7 months old. So from like the last 10 months, we've never had a poo explosion. We've had 2
in the past 20 minutes
on this plane. So I randomly bought 3 outfits for him. Joey told me I was an idiot and I was bringing too much. Well, currently he's actually got no clothes on. So he's been through 2 outfits. He's got cream on his. I've just realised he's got cream on his ear. Wait, why is there cream on us?
Because it's from that.
Anyway, he's been through 2 outfits. We've like rinsed them in the sink and soaking wet. We've got 1 left. As we were changing him, there was like major turbulence. We had to run back to our seat. Our dinners were sitting in front of us. We tried to sit down and everything was falling everywhere. Then I managed to get in the seat and Oakley grabbed the tray and threw it. So my
glass
fell off.
smashed.
The glass smashed.
Dessert
the
went
dessert went
into
upside
our-
down on the
Into
floor.
our, like, what do you call that? Like a little
Like cubby. Hot chocolate over.
flying
I was like,
towards my new
you are
trainers.
joking. So everything's everywhere. There's turbulence like this. We're like this. We're trying to hold on to the baby.
I'm not in my seat at this
Yeah.
point. I'm just holding the plates.
Joey's standing up. It was a fucking joke. And then he just fell asleep. He was screaming as well.
He was screaming,
He
yeah.
was screaming. And then I put him on me and he just gone to sleep. And basically it was just hell. He's still
So then
not dressed.
I then fed Annabelle her dinner,
Yeah, Joey fed me like this so I could try and eat something.
mouth by mouth, and then I've had mine now quickly.
Yeah, he's
But
still
even
not
like
got any clothes
the
on.
turbulence was so bad that a lot of things didn't get brought out.
As long as you're having a good sleep. But yeah, he threw the tray on the floor. Okay, so we are basically at the end of our 15-hour flight. Like, all my tummy's out. My tummy's out. Honestly, not that bad.
We did well.
Yeah, honestly, it wasn't actually that bad.
We did well.
Because I would say this age is probably the worst age to travel with. But it was honestly fine. But I think it was fine because we were in premium and we had like 4 seats.
True.
So
Very different.
yeah, it would have been very different if we were just like in these 2 little sections. But honestly, not that bad.
Yeah.
Well done, family.
Well done, Oakley.
Well done. Now we've just got a 3-hour road trip.
Oh my
Yay! We are now at Miami Airport. We actually had to go to the declare place. They made us, because they were like, have you got any fruit? And I was like, an orange. And they were like, you need to go and declare it and give it to us because you're not allowed fruit. So we had to just go and do that. Bit of a faff, but never mind. We are now going to get our hire car ready to drive to Orlando. So let's go. This is our hire car. Quite good, actually. It's like a little SUV. They actually say you can come and just like pick any of these in this whole row. It's quite cute. It looks kind of like looks a little bit like an Evoque.
To learn more. Jamie, like my parents back in the day probably had 4,000 hours. Like I can't.
I'm not sure how long it's been, like maybe 3.5 hours. I don't actually even know anymore, to be honest. But we have stopped at Chick-fil-A. And we're almost there. So it's like, we kind of like messed up, to be honest. We should have stopped ages ago. So we're so hungry and we're dying. But I guess it's kind of better that we got further anyway. So we're just sticking with that. I think it's probably like 36 hours or something since we left our house. Yeah, rough one. I realised that this video had no ending whatsoever. So this is me editing the video with no makeup on, looking extremely rough. But honestly, it wasn't that bad. Like, we actually survived that flight. I was pregnant, sick, with a 15-month-old, which is probably the worst time you could travel. 17 hours. The seats, however, I will say, us having a row to ourselves. If we didn't have that, it would have been a very different experience. So honestly, I don't feel like this is a fair judgment of what it's actually like, because who has 4 seats usually for 2 people, and then their baby? So we survived it, but I do think we kind of cheated a little bit. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.